What's up with the YouTube? What's the damn deal, man? Y'all seen the title, man? We got Diddy full birth chart, man, and more. I'm gonna wait till some of y'all get up in here. Hit that like button, man. You come in here and hit that like button. We got Diddy full birth chart, man. As we know, man, Diddy is a Capricorn. No, no, he's a Scorpio from New York. Born November 4th, 1969. For to do his full chart. Diddy was born November 4th, 1969 in New York City. He is a Scorpio. His sun sign is a Scorpio. His moon sign is a Virgo. His Mercury is a Scorpio. His Venus is Libra. He ruled Venus. Libra rules Venus. And when I say rule, that means that it's comfortable there. That means that that's the planet that it exalts in. You know what I mean? And Venus is the planet of love, beauty, aesthetics, charm. You know, his Mars is Capricorn. That make a lot of sense because Capricorns are the bosses of the zodiac. Capricorns are the go-getters. Capricorns are the fathers, the people who the authority figures. You know what I mean? And then you got Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of abundance. You know what I mean? He got Libra there. And his Saturn is Taurus. Okay. That means that it's also comfortable there because Taurus is an earth sign and Saturn is also an earth sign, which is because Saturn is ruled by Capricorn. So it's also comfortable there. Damn, man, he got a lot of powerful planets. His Uranus is Libra, Neptune, Scorpio, Pluto, Virgo. His North Node is Pisces. Now, from my perspective, everything that I'm saying right now is from my perspective, from my ideology, you know, and I'm just using his placements, his birth, and, you know, and this is from my insight, you know what I mean? Based off of what I know about astrology. I'm a dive real deep, no Diddy, talking about Diddy respectfully. But this right here is coming from a spiritual perspective. Okay, so where did I leave off? Neptune. Neptune is Scorpio. So his Pluto is Virgo. Pluto is the underworld, death, sex, transformation. You know what I mean? Pluto, cold. He got Virgo there. Pluto is water. He has an earth placement there. So, you know, in that placement, I mean, you know, when it comes to he's very, very calculated. He's very, very calculated. That's how I look at that. Because when it comes to the underworld, you know, transformation, Virgos, before they do stuff, they is pure first, purity first. So they always think before they do stuff because they so OCD. You know what I mean? So he's very, very calculated. And his Mars, which is action, how you go about action, is Capricorn. Capricorn is, like I told you, the go-getters, the bosses. You feel me? The authoritative figures. You know what I mean? They disciplinaries. You feel me? They don't play no games. You feel me? And he got Mars there, so that's how he go about his action. So it make a lot of sense. His Chiron is Aries, and Chiron is pretty much like, you know, um, it's like, I don't know too much about the Chiron. Chiron's like what you got to work on type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Mine's is Cancer, and it's like, like what you got to work on. You know what I'm saying? Like your flaws type shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now, based off of his astrology, now for to go and look at his houses. His first house is Capricorn. Damn, that makes sense. So that means how people view him, your first house is self. How people view him is like a boss. Capricorn is in his first house, so you know that's it's like a rising for real. And it's contained in Mars, so it's also action there too in his first house. Capricorn boss, that make a lot of sense. Damn, that's crazy. That is crazy. His second house is Pisces, right? And what this man? God damn, this nigga shit. No Diddy, man. What the fuck? Listen, his his second house, which is money. You feel me? Like your second house is like money. You know what I'm saying? Is Pisces. Pisces is spiritual. Pisces is water, so it's your intuition. You know what I'm saying? So how he in the second, like the houses is to think about the houses. Picture a mansion with 12 houses and the empty rooms, and the people that's in these empty rooms in each house is the zodiac signs. And the zodiac signs is the people that's in this lifetime playing the characters. You get what I'm saying? So that's like a good way of explaining when people talk about houses in astrology. You get what I'm saying? Picture a mansion with 12 rooms in it that's empty. And then in each of the rooms is the characters, the people that's playing in our life, which is considered to be the zodiac signs that we're talking about in astrology, will be considered you know what I mean? So he got Pisces in his second house. So when it comes to money and stuff like that, he naturally could, he got good intuition when it comes to bringing in business, stuff like that. So it make a lot of sense. And it's containing his North Node and Chiron. So your North Node is your now. Your South Node is your past. So it's your North Node is pretty much like your purpose, what you're supposed to be doing. He has his North Node is in his second house, so he's supposed to be, you know, uh, second house represents money, Pisces, intuition. You feel me? All that's in his second house, so it make a lot of sense. Also, the Chiron, like I told you, is like what you got to work on too. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a balance. So it's kind of like a gift and a curse for real, because it's like you got to work on it, but he got a lot of greed also. You get what I'm saying? So that's why he going through the shit he going through now. Third house. Third house is Aries. You feel me? Fourth house, Taurus. Fifth house, Gemini. You feel me? Sixth house is Cancer. Um, seventh house is seventh house is also Cancer. Seventh house represents partnership. It represents Libra also. So like relationships, partnerships, friendships. Uh, he has Cancer there, so and Cancer represents like family and loyalty and emotions in that house. So he deal with a lot of emotions contained in the seventh house, which is relationships, partnerships, and all of that. Also, you get what I'm saying? Um, Let me see. Eighth house. He got Virgo. He got Virgo in the eighth house. Eighth house is Scorpio. Like it represents Scorpio. So the eighth house is like sex, death, transformation. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Virgo. That make a lot of sense. Containing his moon, and he got Moon, Uranus, and Pluto in the eighth house. God damn, this nigga. Woo wee. This motherfucker's man. What the fuck? He's spiritual as fuck when it comes to this eighth house. Cause he got Virgo there, and he got 8 degrees there. He got eighth house, 8 degrees. You feel me? Anybody who is tapped in know what man. That's Trinity right there. Then ninth house represents Sagittarius, for real. Um, and he got Libra there, and that's like abundance, wealth. But it's also the slowest moving. It's the slowest house. Also, it's the slowest moving planet. You feel me? And he got his son Mercury, so that's how he communicate. Mercury is how you communicate. Venus and Jupiter in the ninth house. Golly, he is blessed, man. He is blessed. Listen, he took advantage of his blessings, man. He got a raw ass birth chart, man. Anybody who know how to read astrology appreciate Diddy birth chart. But he also, like I told you, everything is balanced. Everything is a yin and a yang. So like, if you don't balance this shit, if you don't balance this shit, you feel me? And work on everything, and you know what I'm saying. You let greed get the best of you. You feel me? You end up in fucked up situations, and that's why he end up fucked up situation. Cause this nigga got like his birth chart is fire. His birth chart is fire. This nigga chart is fire. Anybody who know how to read astrology, man, this nigga shit raw on everything. 10th house. 10th house is like career. He got Scorpio containing Neptune, 11th house Sagittarius. All right. Okay, now he got Saturn, represents karma, authority, justice. Yep. Um, this is just lifetime. All right, look. All right, now look. I punched up a couple questions, right, based off of his astrology, right? Mercury, communication, media, and contracts. This can indicate harsh scrutiny, accusations, and containing legal current due to documents and deals. Mars action square Saturn law suggests a difficult relationship with authority figures, can signal legal entrapment, delays, and penalties when acting too forcefully or aggressively. this nigga did. This nigga did. This nigga Diddy. Look, current major transits. 20. This is Diddy's astrology, and I asked a couple questions with Chat GPT. So Pluto and Scorpio square his his sun 12 degrees. Now into early 2026, one of the most intense and destructive transits possible indicates a complete ego death or exposure of hidden truths, often seen in public takedowns of powerful individuals, suggests severe power struggles with the government or elite forces. Number two, Saturn in Pisces approaching opposition to his Pluto in Virgo mid 2025. This can bring retribution for past abuses of power, especially those related to secrecy, control, or exploitation. Also activates institutional karma and punishment. Given the extremely heavy Pluto transit to his Scorpio sun, Saturn's karmic activation of his power control planets, and Neptune undermining of his defenses, this strongly suggests he will not beat the case easily, even if he avoids fully conviction or prison. He is entering a period of extreme accountability where past abuses, secrets, and alliances come due. He may attempt to settle, shift blame, or minimize charges, be partially scapegoated or publicly humiliated, avoid jail by cooperating or leveraging influence, but permit permanent damage to reputation and legacy and empire is highly likely. Legacy and impact is highly likely. Is there a spiritual purpose? Yes. With North Node in Pisces and Sun in Scorpio, his soul path indicates transcending ego, releasing control, and facing shadow forces. This federal case may be a soul reckoning, forcing him to evolve or collapse. Oh my God, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hey, y'all hit this like button, man. If y'all want me to keep going, hit this like button, man. This is crazy. It's crazy right here. I need y'all to hit that like button, man. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Diddy, man. Collapse. Summary writing, astrology speaking. No, Sean Combs is unlikely to beat the federal case in a clean or victorious way. His chart shows massive karmic accountability and breakdowns through 2025-2026. He may avoid full imprisonment through wealth or influence, but not without losing power, legacy, or spiritual peace. Damn. If you like a ritual, hey, can y'all hit that like button? Part one, karmic blueprint. Part part one, karmic. Part one, the karmic blueprint. Sun in Scorpio, 12 degrees, opposite Saturn in Taurus, 4 degrees. This is the core karmic tension in his chart. A soul trap between power and punishment. What? That's crazy. This is the core karmic tension in his chart. A soul trap between a whole soul. We talk about a soul trap between power and punishment. Damn. Based off these placements, this opposite right here, this the shit he got to work on. This the shit he got to work on. Scorpio Sun sees control, secrecy, dominance, and transformation through hidden realms. Sex, money, power, magic, and death. Told y'all, man. That's what Scorpio represent, man. I got Pluto there, man. I rule that shit, man. Motherfucker can't fuck with me, man. Can't do shit to me. I'm comfortable in the bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I'm comfortable. I make hell comfortable. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker can't fuck with me. You feel me? But he got Saturn, opposite Saturn in Taurus, which is an earth sign. Taurus don't really want to go nowhere. Taurus like wealth. Taurus, you feel me? Soul, you know what I'm saying? Scorpio is spiritual and more Philly, the underworld, the underworld. You feel me? The dark side. That's who he, that's his ego. That's who he, self. He all consumed in himself versus versus Scorpio. Versus Taurus. On the other hand, and Saturn want him to be more spiritual. And that's what it say. It say this is the core karmic tension in his chart, a soul trap between power and punishment. Scorpio Sun seeks control, secrecy, dominance, and transformation through. All right, I'm gonna start reading that. Saturn in Taurus rules material. I said that structures, government, legacy, and conservative institutions. He in an institution right now. Saturn in Taurus rules material figures. Structures, material structures, government, legacy, and conservative institutions. The opposite, the opposition creates a spiritual seesaw when he pushes his power too far. Wow. Saturn, the karmic gatekeeper, strikes back via legal consequences, public shame, or loss. Wow. Mhm. Still reveals powerful karmic and legal patterns. Sun in Scorpio opposition Saturn in Taurus. This suggests lifelong trials involving power, Mars aggression, legal battles, conflict. Neptune scandals, deception, confusion. 12th house. 12th house is the spirit realm. You're going into the spirit realm, but you get into the 12th house. You feel me? That's the last house. So he got hidden enemies, incarceration, karma. That's where he at now. 6'2", 6'2", 6'2". We keep jumping to 6'2". Okay, spirit. Hey guys, Trinity, I'm cool. I keep jumping. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, man. Diddy chart hard. So pretty much, they saying that even if Diddy beat that shit, which he might beat it because of his power and shit he got now, he basically selling his soul though, because he gonna have a spiritual death. He gonna have a spiritual death. And Diddy did a lot of shit to a lot of um artists, and they was great people. They was great people. You feel me? And that's a spiritual law he broke. You can't trap certain beings. You get what I'm saying? That's a spiritual law. And you know, you gotta pay the piper. You feel me? You gotta pay the piper. This is spiritual. What y'all see, what Diddy is going through right now, y'all, ain't got nothing to do with nothing, no baby oil, no nothing. This is some spiritual shit that's going on right now with Diddy. He is paying spiritual debt. This is what's going on. Diddy is paying spiritual debt because he did a lot to a lot of beings who was those ones. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute, man.